Jay here, back at it again with a different kind of video. Going to Grouse Mountain, North Vancouver. Going to do an activity today. Gonna be a different kind of video where I'm gonna do some potentially ziplining. I'm not too sure if there's gonna be any space, just because it's a situation where you're supposed to book in advance. So heading there now. Let's get it. I'll preface what's going on right now with the heat. It's extremely hot weather where it's in the high 30s, like 36, 38, 40. It's not recommended that people go outside. They did give a disclaimer, heat wave, you could get heat stroke. But let's muscle through and do this summer activity. I think it's gonna be interesting, and I'll kind of disclose the details of like the pricing, location, and all that stuff. So like I said, going to Grouse Mountain, tucked in North Van, on the highway. I'm gonna show you. Absolute heat wave. After driving for like 30-40 minutes in North Van, teetering too close to West Van, I'm gonna take an exit called Caplan Road, and from there it's just pretty much a straight shot up the mountain, and we'll see if they have a reso good for ziplining. Stay tuned. So I just parked, walking up Grouse. Got a big sign here in wood, Grouse Mountain. So it's a straight shot to get here. You just turn off on Capilano Road and you're pretty much driving up for a couple of kilometers. We're pretty steep right now, but check out the sign. Grouse Mountain. Let's get it. They got these rentable cars called Evo, ride sharing. If ever in doubt, you don't have a car, you can definitely take one of those. But take a look at the mountains peaking. And they have like a sign saying stuff about parking, Lot D. Let's try and get ourselves sorted out here. Let's see if they have enough any spots left essentially to do what we want to do today. It's super hot. Pull out the weather item and just show you what I'm dealing with. Oh, there's someone changing. Parking lot. It's a pretty much park and go situation. Hopefully no one's robs me. There's a bus loop up here. Let's just find the main entrance and see if we can do what we need to do today. Let's get it. Actually, this cable car goes up but I think I need to go to guest services and inquire. We got a disclaimer, guest services. So let's inquire about the ziplining. So I just finished with guest services. Just gonna go to the lift right now, but pretty much they gave me my tickets, one for the ziplining and also to come back. So I'm just gonna beeline it there. My appointment's for 4 o'clock, so when I go up there I'm gonna chill for a bit. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so Grouse Mountain during summer, you could do mountain exploration. During winter time, you can do snowboard skiing. And yeah, let's just get it. So the sky lift has arrived, and they got some pretty much designated spots where you just chill. It's not super busy right now, so everyone's just doing it as they please. But yeah, we're just gonna wait and see. Take this lift up to the mountain, explore a little bit, and then just go ahead with the activity. Everyone's just getting off, and then we'll wait for our turn to go on.
Grouse Mountain is located on the unceded territories of the Passage people, the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. We value the opportunity to live, work, and share. As we get a bit higher. They are also the tallest peaks in the Vancouver Valley area. System works, but here it is. Which this tram is going back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. We also have a ton of security in both stations, so we've got someone on site 24/7. It's pretty much. So happening in about 6 minutes is our world famous lumberjack show at 3 p.m. Then we have our owl interpreter session, Owl Talk at 4 p.m. And then our ranger talk at the grizzly habitat is at 4:30. Okay. And if you missed the world lumberjack show right now, there's another one at 5 p.m.
There it is. High part of the mountain, Grouse Mountain. They said they had some freebies like owl interpreter, lumberjack show. I might hit it up for a little bit because they got something starting in 4 minutes. So cool kind of like spot tucked up on the mountain here. You got like some buildings. It's been so difficult just to get everything built up here. Let's try and find this lumberjack show. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, let's try and find this lumberjack show. It'll be kind of interesting to try and find it. I think everything is pretty much just a path away, but let's try and find it. Alrighty, so if I want to catch the lumberjack show, I think I need to keep continuing to walk this way because the Peak Chalet is behind me. So I think it's like a 10-minute walk. So it seems like this lumberjack show is starting in 4 minutes, so let's kind of go a little quick here. Got people taking photos. So it seems like this lumberjack show is starting in 4 minutes, so let's kind of go a little quick here. Got people taking photos. Righty. So I gotta hurry up a little bit, but it's kind of trippy how they put these wood figurines here. So I'm gonna catch a bit of the lumberjack show, head back for the zip line. It's a 2-hour excursion. Oh, it seems like they're starting. Let's get set up here. Surprisingly enough, there's some snow here. Check it out. Top of the mountain. It's a tiny mountain here. Super chill. They got a sprinkler going on, which is nice. Surprisingly enough, some snow. We got a few minutes of the lumberjack show. Don't want too much because I have limited batteries.
And the work was extremely dangerous. So, the trees were felled.
Just telling the story of
they would work
how the job
weeks
was
on end before payday finally came along. But then it was time to head into town and blow off a little steam. That's right. They would get to drinking and bragging about who was the best lumberjack. And there was only one way to settle that. A good old-fashioned lumberjack competition. That's right. All right, that's where all of you folks come in. Are you ready? Yeah. All right. We're going to split you into 2 teams here, 2 cheering teams. Everybody on this side is going to be from the Blue Mountain Logging Camp. Now let me tell you a little bit about Blue Mountain. Small but mighty. Excellent. All right, everybody on this side. And from the Blue Mountain Logging Camp, he is one of the West Coast top log rollers. Let's have a big hand for Wild Willie McGee. Yeah. All right, our first event. All right, lumberjacks, ready? 1, 2, go! All right, this is where you cheer on your lumberjacks, blue and green. Come on, they need your energy. It's a hot day! All right, we're off to the races. Both sides looking good. Keep going for that. Oh, Willie has turned around to the other side. Johnny is joining on the other side. Neck and neck, folks. Oh, that was close. Looks like Willie took that one by a hair. Very nice. All right.
Whatever. You just got lucky.
You just got second, so. And then 3 counting throws. The highest possible score is 15
Excellent
points.
competition.
Since Willie won the chop, we're going to let him. All right. It's okay. It's a practice throw.
Oh yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, very nice.
That's 4.
That's a 4. 4 for Willie. Oh, hand up guy for Johnny.
Yeah, wait for the flash.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Second counting throw.
Second throw. Come on!
I got allergies.
He allergic. Okay. That is a 4. All right, Johnny takes this one. Give him a hand.
Whatever.
All right. So you've seen the men use their axes. Now we are going to bring out the cross-cut saw. This was the saw the men used in the forest before chainsaws came along. Now, they were affectionately known as old Swede fiddles or misery whips, and you're gonna see why. Now, who's cheering for Johnny? Give him some love. And let's hear it for Willie.
Yeah!
Yeah. All right, lumberjacks ready. 1, 2.
Oh, no, wait.
What's
What?
wrong?
Oh, I hurt my back.
Oh, you've hurt your back. What can I do?
Well, maybe if I could just straighten up, it'd feel better.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead, straighten up, and then we're just gonna. Whoa! Put that back.
Yeah, all right.
I know, without cutting the wood. Come on, Willie, what are you doing?
I'm idling.
Idling.
Yeah, you saw what he did.
Yes, I saw what you both did. You're both cheaters. All right, lumberjerks, ready? 1, 2, go! Yeah, let's hear it for your men. Cheering on. It's like Johnny's pulling ahead. Johnny takes this one. Redemption.
What a stupid event.
So it's carving kind of situation going on here. Apparently a bunny carved in 25 seconds. Let's see this. It's possible.
All right, it's warm.
The idea is to warm it up, not to take it on a date. Okay, timer ready? Yeah. Lumberjack ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, go!
Hey! Stop the time. How'd I do? 6 seconds! I just smashed the world record! Woohoo! Stop the presses! Call the media, the crowd.
Yokoyama, all the way from Toronto, Ontario. And I'm Adriana Ravalli, also from Toronto, Ontario. Thank you all so much for coming to our show. We have one more left today, and we hope to see you there. Tell your friends about us. Everyone stay hydrated and enjoy the rest of your day on Grouse Mountain.
Hey guys, so lumberjack show pretty much wrapped up here. Gonna trek around here for a little bit. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, so essentially the lumberjack show, there's a bunch of events. There was the axe throwing, there was the wooden log cutting speed, the logging where you're pretty much going head to head, like log rolling. I'm just gonna annotate it as that. But take a look at this insane view here. The beer garden. That view though. Not too sure if that mountain in the distance is gonna show. It's got a lot of snow. I'm gonna explore this part for a little bit and then do some zip lining in 30 minutes. Continue on with this journey. So, like I said, Grouse Mountain, they have a lot of activities going on here. Specifically, I know two for sure. The Owl Whisper, so person with like an owl glove interprets the things of what the owl does essentially. And yeah, continuing on here, just headed back to the default location where I'm supposed to start off the ziplining. The lumberjack show, I thought I was pretty entertained. Theatrics, drama, just shows in general. I did not expect that to be included, so it was nice. And continuing on, I mean, like, it's really hot. I have some water here. I'm gonna try to refrain from eating up here for sure. It's like a quick adventure, but the lumberjack show, the theatrics, shout outs to the actors, the host is awesome. And yeah, it just kind of like has like a backstory of like what it was like to be how difficult life was, and our day-to-day problems are just minuscule with respect to that. Yeah, we got some wood carvings here. Wood carvings. Look how big this stump is. And they carve it. The absolute detail. You already know if these logs are that big, it's pretty intense. What seems like start of the activity is right here, where they just rip you down this cart. I know I shouldn't be going up, but I just can't help myself. But take a look, more wood carvings. So they got some lockers here. They say $1, but it's actually $2. And yeah, they do not recommend that you bring any cameras. I'm still gonna just try and do it with my phone and whatnot. Keep my sunglasses here, don't want to risk it. And let's get it.
Color loops. So left and right, do those color loops. This harness is gonna sit really big on me. Yep. Go around. Okay.
So I just got the harness here. So you got like one on the waist, sort of like mid-chest. Got my mask on. Got like a helmet and the gear. Fingers crossed we don't drop this camera. Anyway.
So easiest way to carry them, everyone just pick them up. Is grab it by the handle and just kind of put it around your shoulder and have it just always rest on your back. So pick it up over your shoulder and have it rest on your back. And when it tucks behind, yeah, like that. That makes it a lot easier.
Main area. Just walking to the first launch point.
It's easier for me. First line of your tour. This is going to be the very mellow one where you just kind of feel it out. You're gonna like kind of get a sense for things, how you're also gonna be able to get a little more comfortable on the line before we actually send you on the big ones. So, first things first, when you get up to it, someone cross these up. Awesome. Sorry, you guys.
Couple's going. So I'm gonna show you guys a little sampler here when they launch. About to launch.
So that's going to be hand in the bar. Your goal is to push away from it, bringing our knees up. Awesome. And then just stay in that position until you're done kind of swinging. Does your bottle come through there? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, cool. She shoved hers in this little back spot.
Yeah,
if you want to try. If it's not.
This is good. I got it. Yeah.
All right.
I might want to drink on the way down.
Perfect. Yeah. Fine, eh?
They're just about to launch.
Flying one, fly left, right, left, right, launch. Guys, ready to roll or what?
Absolutely.
Where have you guys
see the Sasquatch last summer.
How far this is.
I'll go lady first. Thank you.
Oh god, she's spinning.
Oh.
Fire hoses.
The oh so clean water.
Yeah, definitely not drink.
Okay.
Can I have your trolley?
Done 3 lines.
Great job.
Guys, done 3 lines so far. Second and third, cutting through a body of water is pretty legit. Trying to get opportunities where I can just pop this open to show you guys a view. It's kind of a little dangerous with trying to hold it and not let everything flow up, but I'll try and get an opportunity for you guys. Stay tuned on it. It's coming from this side, so start filming from this side. I'm just absolutely exhausted. But yeah, I mean, like, the vibes, the views, pretty solid. It's a different world up here from the city, and yeah, I'll try and, like I said, film the lines itself, but like I said, it's literally virtually impossible to get my hands in the harness and be able to do what I need to do. So it'll just be more kind of like individuals doing a recap, like after the lines itself, and just doing a summary of it, of what I see. But this is just very picturesque. It's like a Bob Ross painting. Got mountains over there, some beach chairs. The fact that they built all this infrastructure up here, it's insane. These trails, chopping the trees, even these cable cars as well. Like the fact that for each cable car it's a little heavy, right? So if you kind of put that into context, like a human can like carry, like an average human can carry like a couple 2x4s, and these carts are like hundreds of those 2x4s in weight. So the sheer fact that everything is in here, just the sheer astonishment and the wonder of everything. But got a nice view. Yeah, sun is just blasting right now. Most definitely gonna get sunburnt later on. Might hit up a local watering hole in North Van, pool 88 or pool 99. Just take a quick dip, get a refreshing dip in the water. It'll kind of be like that Wim Hof method, where I think he just like does an ice bath, and yeah, you can hear the water blue. Near the top. We look like ants, to be honest with you.
Walk down the run. Yeah, like the run just right there. It's much easier to walk down. It's like really treacherous in here. I mean, go for it.
Take a look at this view. This view is insane. But yeah, most definitely. It's something you need to maybe come on a cooler day with a little bit of overcast, just so you don't sweat like profusely. Yeah, I mean, like, you can literally see all the way to Surrey from where I'm at. You can see the bridges. You can see downtown, it's very packed. Burnaby, New West, absolutely stunning. Anyways, I'm gonna recap when I get further and just continue this journey. Yeah, this is an insane picturesque view. A little kind of sketchy just because on a chair and there's a little bit left before you get absolutely like sent to your demise. Just got off the chairlift, so
yeah, a kilometer, 1,000.
Yeah. Exactly. The Europeans definitely have. Oh, no, of course. Well, you don't need.
Okay, can I grab a trolley? Thank you.
So just literally cut through. We have to do this little trek to get to the next line. But take a look at this. Just literally ripped it. Take off my mask for a little bit. Yeah, it's like hiking. It's not too shabby, it's a few minutes. And yeah, super steep incline actually. It's like doing the grass grind for show. Yeah, the fact that they carved this up, pretty solid. Skill like this. It's quite the aggressive hill. But definitely worth it. Carved out in nature. Get to see natural beauty.
Yes, we do. I feel in the sun. It's a little longer.
I think we're at the final part. Part 6.
Plus we did legs on Thursday.
Got a good burn today then. You can hold the bar to give yourself some stability.
Last run, they recommended you go speed turbo form bullet because how
You can have a seat into your harness.
these cables or air intent, you need to do that. So stay tuned for a recap at the end. I'm exhausted.
Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, that was close.
Sick. Take a video of the guy jumping. Hold on.
Oh, actually? Wow. Another little extra bonus footage here. 2 individuals are doing base jumping with parachutes. They're just gonna launch right now. This is gonna be insane. I gotta capture this. This is insane. Look at these views. Iron workers, Lions Gate. I'm for sure gonna get sunburnt. I can already feel it. Just waiting for these guys to launch, honestly. It's gonna be insane. Oh man.
Over your head, over your head. Look up, look up, look up. Look up. In front of you, over your head. Woo! Woo! Yo, yo, yo!
Did you guys see that launch? That was insane. They're just like in a comfortable little pouch, and they're just pretty much ripping through the dividing line of North Van and West Van. I'm kind of curious where they launch, and not launch, where they land, because they're pretty much just in suspension at this point.
Hey, what? How do you know that? H words only. Is it really only the H word? Because he's been saying the W word. That's what I said. He said no, only the H word.
Definitely gotta get up here during winter time. I might actually have heat stroke. But yeah, I'll try to consume as much water as possible. I'm a little lightheaded. It's not recommended if you're out of shape. I'm in the worst shape of my life at this point. But yeah. Use the vibe. It's so insane up here. Comparing this to Cyprus, Cyprus is on West Van side. Definitely I could see this mountain to be chill. Like you ride it, you go through it. It's just super quick. But the ziplining, the first few were pretty much just an intro. And then afterwards, the final two, I would say you see a lot, you do a lot. And the views are absolutely insane. The one thing I did not like was the little trek, but that was kind of standard. You're on a mountain anyways. So this cable cart is slowly about to wrap up. So I'm gonna put on my mask and cool off at like one of those local watering holes in North Van, which is probably a stone's throw away from here. We'll kind of like get ourselves oriented and yeah, go from there. So we just turned left on Riverside Drive. Now it's like a residential area. Into the depths of this residential area, because this is where the connecting point of the Seymour River will be. So deep in, there's this one residential part where there's a gate where the locals only have the key. And yeah, I mean, like, it's a excellent watering hole, but I'm just gonna quickly try and find parking. It is paid parking. There is also a spot where it's not paid, but it's like a 5-10 minute walk. But I'm exhausted already, so I'm just gonna pay for parking, chill out for like 1 hour, 2 hour, and call it a day. But this is bonus footage on top of the Grouse Mountain ziplining, even though I didn't really get much footage, just recapping after the fact. Free parking is like near the front of this Riverside Drive, and I've already started driving for like 5-10 minutes. Not like a solid 2 minutes, so that's for sure gonna be such a long walk. It's not worth it, to be honest. It's better just to pay and deal with it. Bylaw officers always check to see if you have local parking pass. So do not attempt to park here and think you can get away with it. Just pay for the parking, deal with it, and just enjoy a quick, easy access to the cliff jumping spot. Coming from the cliff jumping wave, you can only imagine how busy it is. But yeah, stay tuned. It's about to die. Made it deep into Riverside Drive. Free parking along this cross street. I'll kind of give you a sampler. Swinburne. When you see that turn in, because if you go deep into Riverside Drive, it's just straight up signage saying permits only, permits only, permits only, and they always scrutinize it and check. So yeah, let's head. Super mindful of my battery. This one is near dead. I'll change it up, but I want to film the jump of the fence. Stay. Let's get it. Some really nice houses. Literally in the forest. Yeah, it's like a 5-10 minute trek from where I parked. Hopefully no one bashes my window, but I think the locals are chill. Stumbled upon this for sale sign for real estate. Surprised that they would still build homes, especially near the river like this. It's a little sketch, but to each their own. Continuing on. Can you hear that? It's water. Music to my ears, especially for just going for a quick dip. I'm gonna film people essentially doing some cliff jumping. The jumps are like 15-20 feet. Some people do gainers from the 40-footer, and I ain't about that life. I'm just here to take a quick dip. Come along and enjoy. It's at the locals here. There's a gate leading into the Seymour River, and all locals who live around here, they get access to that key, which is the most awesome thing ever. I think, not all of them, just like maybe a handful of residents who live on this side, and that is the really coolest thing ever, where you have like a cool thing in your backyard where you can refresh. No need for a pool, but I'll show you the gate that we have to scale. Alrighty, made the first checkpoint, jumping that door, snagged my shirt. I might have to do alterations and cut it a little shorter. It's all good. Let's continue. Should have came earlier because the sun doesn't really reach through in these areas, so I might potentially be freezing a little bit and having a difficult time to dry. So let's continue. Someone's house. 2 watering holes. One is pool 88, one's pool 99. The closest one's 88. I might just swim there a little bit, but 99 is just a little further to the right. You can hear people. Pavement here is a little slippery, gotta be careful. Might just take a quick dip here, chill out, and then after head over to the other side. And little trippy this area. Me, I get a little nervous when it comes to swimming, just because I like to see what's at the bottom. I might take a quick little dip and then continue the trek. The water over there, it's going quite quick. Have to be careful not to be pulled by the current. So you know the vibes. I think this is pool 88. So I'll quickly prop up this camera, take off my shirt. take off my shoes too and dive in. Just a quick dip. Hopefully I don't cut my feet. Get the sandals ready, do a quick dip, and continue to pull 99. Let's get it. Rock is super slippery. Angle this so it's facing towards me. Kind of show you a little bit over here. It's chills, but yeah, I mean, like this spot I could swim, but the current looks like it would just carry me down, so I'm just gonna so green. Okay, let's head to the other spot. This is cool. This part's deep, but let's go for the grand finale of going to pool 99. That cliff over there, that's where a bunch of people jump off. I wouldn't do it right now just because I'm a little sore, but it's very relaxing just to take a dip in here. Super warm. So after a quick dip, I'm just gonna head to the other side. Shit.
Yo, hold on.
Holy shit.
Wait, now you going up with pool 99?
Flip-flops, most definitely just for the beach. Alright, you guys, so as you can tell, I fell a little bit, but whew, it's pretty intense. Virtually no one here. This is the other end, pool 99. I'm not going to do cliff jumping. I'm just going to swim here. jagged rocks. My flip-flops destroyed. Down two. Whew. Take out my shoes, dive into the water. Let's get it. This side is more personable, nice and quiet. I did cut my toe, so I'm not going to do too much swimming, but this is a nice spot. Cool, relaxing. If only they made the sand here, make it a mini private beach. How they could potentially do that is, you know, get like a kg of sand every day. Wim Hof. Ooh. Thank God for these sandals. It's a very rocky, chill spot. Behind me, Pool 99, resident house up there, cliff jumping to the left. Essentially, I'm just washing off all the dirt on my sandals and feet. Must be careful not to go too deep. You guys, so normally I would take my shoes and trek this little hill here, but because my shoes are leather, I'm just deciding to walk it manually. Thing is though, you have to be careful when stepping on these rocks because they could be potentially slippery. Really gotta be careful on the edge of a cliff. This is where you go cliff jumping, guys. You guys gotta be careful here. Could slip to my toe. Essentially, behind me, it's very picturesque. Water's just flowing. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Let's not jump. I've jumped this before, but I don't know. My form is not the greatest. Stay tuned. To be honest with you guys, just standing on this river is really trying to pull me in. I'm actually getting a little scared just to potentially swim because I might get pulled in. I'm not a strong swimmer, but like I said, it's sort of like Wim Hof, where you just dunk yourself in, relax. Don't want to go too deep. Just relaxing. Let's get this view of the background. nice. Fresh water after a long day. I think I need to time it just because when it gets dark, it's really hard to scale that back. Maybe I should pass the owners up here $20 just to get a shortcut. It's not too icy. Perfect way to end the day after grouse. You can see my arm burned a little bit, but it's okay. Just adventure marks. Yeah, check out North Van, Pool 99. I came extremely late. I'm like one of the only handful of people here. Word to the wise, until you get to the actual spot, then change into sandals, because I started trekking the mountain with my sandals that ripped, and you can't undo that when it's ripped. Other than that, I'm gonna sign off. Take care. But yeah, today's full of adventures on the North Shore. Grouse, pool 88 and 99. I should have stayed at 88 to be honest with you, because scaling the mountain is a little iffy. I was forgetting how to get back, so it's all good. Take care, signing off.